right, so welcome back to Network Marketing 9010. This is week 1, part 1. And so each week you're going to get 2-part videos to watch each week. And each week's you're going to get an assignment with each video of things you need to be doing that week, okay? And so week 1, part 1, we're going to talk about scheduling yourself for success. And what does that mean? What does it mean to schedule yourself for success? What are your thoughts?
If you don't have something that you have to do at a certain time, you'll put it off and put it off and put it off, and pretty soon the week's gone and you didn't get there.
Tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow is always tomorrow. And if you don't have a specific thing to do at a specific time, most likely it won't get done. Okay? This is how most network marketers network market. Well, I'll talk to someone. Oh yeah, I'll do. Oh, yeah. Right? And oh, I'm going to do this. Oh yeah, I'm going to do this. And when? When are you going to do it? I've started 6 businesses. If I would have started my business that way, going, well, yeah, I'll get down to the licensing department eventually. I'll get my website done eventually. I'd still be sitting in my little apartment going, someday I'll succeed, right? And so it doesn't work that way. You've got to schedule yourself. But the first question to ask is, are you committed or are you interested? If you're interested, fold up and move out. Success does not come from being interested. Success comes from being committed. This is going to be your second spouse. Okay? It's called plural marriage. I have a spouse and I have my business. And I'm married to both of them. Okay? Are you that committed? Right? If you would have got down on your knee to propose to your spouse and says, will you marry me? I'm mostly interested. Right? That's the approach we give our business, okay? And you can't. You have to be committed. I will make this work. That's the commitment level, okay? When you're interested, when do you do things you're interested in?
Now.
When it's convenient. When I want to. When I have some extra time, okay? If you're doing your network marketing business that way, just stop now. You're never going to succeed, okay? When you're committed to do something, we have a new mom in here. Do you take care of your child in the middle of the night when it's convenient, when you want to? Just let him cry. Oh, sorry, sweetie. Cry for a while. I'm not interested in helping you right now. Okay? That doesn't work with babies. Okay? It doesn't work with your business either. Okay? Your business is like a baby. You've got to be committed to it. You've got to do it whether you want to, whether you don't want to, whether it's convenient. You do it. And you have to schedule yourself to do it because tomorrow never comes. So, you're committed, right? We're all committed. We're going to do this, okay? So, how much time do you need to invest in your network marketing business? How much time does it take to succeed in network marketing?
You need to do it 20 hours a week at least.
20 hours a week. That's not a very good lever. That's a lot of time.
If you're going to push a merry-go-round and get it going, it takes a lot of effort and a lot of time to get it going.
A lot of time, a lot of
Once
effort.
it's going, you can come back and enjoy some of the success. But until then...
So startup might require a little bit more effort and time then.
Well, I guess it depends on what you want, how much money you want to make.
Depends how much money you want to make. Depends on how fast you want to succeed. How fast you want to build your downline, right? Now, it doesn't matter how hard you work at it though. It doesn't matter how many hours you put into it. Have you known anyone that put in 20 hours a week and failed at network marketing? Was it because they weren't working hard enough? Was it because they weren't working smart enough?
Smart enough.
Or was it the universal laws working against them? They were trying to fly and didn't understand gravity. Or maybe they had some limiting laws about no one's interested in network marketing. There's millions of people every year that join network marketing. Why are they not joining your line? This idea that no one's interested in network marketing, that's a very limiting law. There are millions of people join network marketing businesses every single year, and millions fail. Okay? There are people interested in network marketing. There are people looking for this. They want to do this. They're excited about it. Why are they not coming to your downline? Because you're pushing them away at a subconscious level. Okay? And you're going to learn how to do that differently. Okay? I would suggest you want to at least do 1 or 2 hours a day starting off. Okay? And again, that may vary. Some of you may need more than that. Some of you may need less than that. It all depends on how much time do you have to dedicate to it. If you're working already 40 or 50, 60 hours a week, you may not have an extra 20 hours a week to start your network marketing business. But it's going to take longer to get it going. But that's okay. That doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It just means it's going to take longer to get it going. Okay? But when you're following a system that works, then it's going to happen, whether it happens in a week or whether it happens in 30 days. Okay? So, but, sorry, you're right. Starting up a business requires more upfront. It's like getting a merry-go-round going, right? Once you get it going, you can back off. How would you like to spend 1 or 2 hours a week and be making $10,000 to $100,000 a month?
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah.
That's network marketing done correctly. Okay? Because you're supposed to be leveraging your time and your money. That's the purpose. I mean, you can be successful in network marketing and it can be a full-time job. But it's not being done correctly if it's a full-time job. And there's a lot of people who's like, oh my gosh, yeah, I was spending 20, 40 hours a week when I was succeeding, and I don't want to work 20 or 40 hours a week. I don't want a full-time job. But when it's done correctly, you're not spending that much time. It's a lot less time. Okay? So how do you get started? This is a 30-day success network marketing business startup outline for you. Okay? The first step you want to do, and you're going to want to teach people as soon as they sign up in your downline, this is what you're going to want to teach them. Step 1, understand and know the product. What were you taught as a network marketer? In the first 7 days, what do you do?
Make enemies of all your friends.
Make enemies of all your friends and family. Okay? You were taught to contact your friends and family in the first 7 days. Do you even know what the product is in the first 7 days? Oh, it tastes really good though. Oh, if you watch this video, it'll make sense. Right? Oh, come to this party and this guy you don't know, but that I know, because you trust me, you should trust him or her, is going to explain it to you. Oh, come learn about this great product. And they come to your house and your party and they learn about this great product, and then what else do they learn about? This business. Well, did they come to learn about a business or did they come to learn about a product? Don't sell people on a product or invite them to come learn about a product and then sell them on a business. It really pisses people off. But yet we do it all the time. Do we not? Okay, I recently had a friend call me up. Hey, Trevor, you're in healthcare. Yeah, I'm in healthcare. Hey, I've got this great health product. You're going to love it. Great. The whole time I'm going, this is a script from a network marketer. I get bit, and I asked her, well, is this network marketing? And she was like, well, I don't know. Well, I says, well, my wife has some health issues. How's it going to affect her health? Oh, I don't know. You're asking me to invest 2 or 3 hours of my time to come to your house to learn about something you know nothing about. Really? Okay. The biggest step network marketers make is they say, go talk to your friends and family, the people that trust you the most, go tell them about something you know nothing about. Because they should just trust you because you know them. Doesn't work that way. And you've probably seen that, right? You might get, if you call your 25 or 50 people, how many people show up to your party?
2.
2?
3.
5, 6 if you're lucky, right? How many of those people sign up?
1 or 2.
1 or 2. How would you like to learn how to invite 25 or 50 people and get 20 or 25 there, and out of those 20 or 25 get 10 to 15 sign up?
Better odds.
That work better? Mm-hmm. You might miss your bonus though. Okay, we're going to talk more about that, right? Step 1 is understand your product well enough you can explain it with confidence and competence. You can't sell something you don't know anything about. When I first car I bought, I went to a used car dealership, and I know quite a bit about cars, okay? And I don't expect the dealer to know horsepower, 0 to 60 seconds, like quarter mile. I don't expect that stuff to happen, right? But we're standing there, the hood's up, I'm looking at this motor. It's laying in there 90 degrees to the car, perpendicular. Okay, now you may not know this, but that means it's a front-wheel drive car. Rear-wheel drive cars, the motor sits in line with the car. Front-wheel drive cars, they sit perpendicular, okay? We're sitting there looking at the motor, and I'm testing the salesman. Is this a front-wheel drive car, rear-wheel drive car? And he's looking at the motor going, I don't know, I'll have to get back to you on that. I'm out of here. If you don't even know this is a front-wheel drive car, you shouldn't be able to sell a car, okay? You need to understand and know your product. You need to sound confident in it and competent in the product. Or people are going to go, you're selling me something you don't understand. Why would I buy that? Okay? Now, do you need to know everything about the product? Do you need to know how your product's going to affect every medication that's out there? No. But you need to sound competent and confident in what you're talking about. Basic questions, you need to be able to answer those. Don't say, go watch this video, call this person, right? Never ask your customers to do your job. You're a salesman. You're an educator. You're informing people of something. Inform them. Don't tell them to go figure it out themselves. They don't have time. No one wants to invest time into that, okay? Step 2, identify your perfect downline profile. We're going to talk more about this, recognizing that who do you want in your downline? Not just anybody, but a certain type of person you want in your downline. How do you talk to that person? How do you invite that person? It varies, okay? If you're looking for someone to be a distributor, do you invite them the same way a customer? Do you invite them to the same party? If you invite someone to come learn about a product, do not pitch the business. Pitch the product. If you want someone to be a distributor, pitch the business and invite them to the business party. But don't invite them to opposites, right? Because then they get confused. Wait, I thought I was learning about a product and you're telling me that you're going to make money off of me if I buy the product? What? Okay. You're selling, if you pitch both product and business in the same party, you're pitching and selling network marketing, not a product. Does that make sense? It contradicts everything you've been taught up to this point. Okay? But don't say, hey, come to this party and then sell them on something else. Let them know up front. If you want to pitch the business, say, there's a product and business opportunity, are you interested? Then pitch the product and the business at that party. But don't pitch a product and then sell a business. Question?
Well, I was saying, I was going to ask the question, if selling the product is part of the business, then wouldn't you want to
Yes.
about both?
Yes. So if you're going to sell the business side of it and you're trying to get people to sign up as a distributor, you want to sell the product and the business because you're going to be a partner in your business selling the product. But if you're just selling the product, don't pitch people to come to a product party and then pitch the business at the party. Or sell the business, yeah. Don't pitch the product to get people to a party and then sell the business at the party.
So what I'm hearing is, if we're doing both, then we need to tell them up front we're doing both.
Let them know that you're going to introduce them about a product and business opportunity if you want to do a party that's going to teach and push both. Okay? We'll talk more about that when we get to this video and what that looks like. Okay? You're going to create a perfect, your perfect, so day 1 through 7, you're learning the product. Day 8 through 14, you're identifying your perfect downline profile. Days 15 through 21, you're creating your perfect 30-second elevator pitch. Okay, days 22 through 28, you're going to host a mini event on the 28th, but you're going to be inviting, days 22 through 27, you're going to be inviting people to your house party, to your whatever, if you want to do an online webinar or something, whatever you're inviting people to, you're going to host this event where you're going to then talk about the product or about the business or about both. Okay, and what's going to happen is by the time you start to invite people, you know the product and the business well. You've got your perfect profile of what you want your downline to look like. You've got your 30-second elevator pitch. So when you talk to them and you invite them, you're going to get a lot better results because you're going to be confident and competent in what you're talking about. And people are going to respond to you better than if you're, hey, I've had this great party, come on over. Yay, party! Wait, this is network marketing. Ow. And then, you're not going to be pissing people off because they're going to know exactly what it is. Sales, we're going to talk more about this when we get in the sales video, but sales is based on trust, right? Your warm market, they trust you already. They trust you based upon your competence and your confidence. They trust you, and then you bust that trust right off the get-go by trying to deceive them and not tell them it's network marketing. I asked this friend of mine flat out, is this network marketing? I don't know. She knew it was network marketing. She just was afraid to tell me it was network marketing because I would say, no, I'm not coming to her party. Well, what's better, to have someone say, no, I don't want to come, or deceive them to come, break the trust, and then expect them to trust you when they get there? Does that make any sense? Don't be afraid to let people know, I'm a network marketer. Because when you say, I'm a network marketer with confidence and competence, people go, oh, interesting, right? People are like, oh, I do this, I'm a distributor for this business, and people are like, oh, I don't want to be a part of that, right? People are attracted to confidence. Okay, think about your spouse. At one point, they were probably pretty confident, right? You're attracted to that. until you beat them down. Now they're not very, no. Okay. People are naturally attracted to confidence and competence, okay? And the trust is a key part to sales. And anytime you bust the trust, you bust your sales, okay? And then so you're gonna have that event on around the 28th. It doesn't have to be exact, but I'd put somewhere around there. If you can't get this all done, do these steps. Maybe instead of a 4-week program, this is an 8-week program, because you're doing one step every 2 weeks and instead of one step every week, okay? Then on day 29 and 30, you're gonna follow up. Did you know businesses follow up? If you don't follow up, you lose out on half your business. So at the event, you're going to get some people to sign up because you've been honest with them, you've spoken confidence, you've presented with competence. They still trust you. You didn't break the trust before they showed up to your party, right? They know exactly what they're getting into. But they're interested because you were so confident in it. Instead of being shy and I'm not sure, I don't know, watch this video, it'll explain. You do the work and then I'll benefit from your labors. That's how most people feel about network marketing. You want me to go learn about the product. You want me to go do all the research. You want me to figure this all out. You want me to buy the product and you'll benefit from it. I don't have time for that, sorry. Love you, but I got too many things going on. So then you're going to do the follow-up, because some people, certain personalities, they can make decisions like this. On the spot, they know what they want, boom. Other people want to go home and think about it. If you don't follow up with those people, you may never hear from them again, right? And so
It takes an average of 4 to 5 contacts before people will sign up for it with you.
that's a horrible limiting law change. That's the numbers game, and you're taught the numbers game, right? If you contact 1,000 people, 100 people will be interested. Out of those 100 people, 10 people will show up. Out of those 10 people, one person will sign up. It's a numbers game, right? And that's true. I mean, it's on average that's true, but you can have more success than that. It can be easier than that. It doesn't have to be the numbers game when you do it, when it's done correctly. Okay, and I'll give you a perfect example. One of the guys that went through my Success and Wealth program, he had. At the time he had a construction business. He was working about 50, 60 hours a week. His business was doing about $20,000 a month in business. He was producing about a 26% profit off of that. Okay, after he got through doing the program, his business was doing $50,000 to $60,000 a month. He was working 30 hours a week at a 43% profit. Okay. Before he started the business, he was playing the numbers game. By the time he learned the laws and the laws started working for him, and he got rid of all the limiting laws that was holding him back, everything was just there. The next step, boom, what I need. The next step, boom, what I need. The next step, boom, what I need. And everything he needed was in his path the moment he needed it. And he wasn't wasting all the time and energy spinning his wheels, paddling upstream with resistance the whole time. So yeah, you can play the numbers game and say, oh yeah, I need to contact this many people, and you've probably been taught that. And if you've been in sales, sales teaches this concept, right? It's a numbers game. It doesn't have to be that way. When the laws work for you, the people are there that you need. And they're just signing up, right? And it's not as hard. You can get 10 times more done in half the amount of time, okay? This is how powerful these are. But you want to make sure you do that follow-up, okay? Because some people do require a little bit more time to think about it. Is this really what I want? Okay, those types of things. Application again. Remember, knowledge without application is worthless. What's the application? This is the assignment, okay? You need to figure out how many hours are you going to commit. Not interested. How many hours are you going to commit to run your business? Are you going to do 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, 30 minutes a day? Decide how many hours do you want to invest into doing your business. How many hours is it going to take you to figure out and learn your products well enough that you can talk about them with confidence and competence? Okay, most likely there's tons of videos that you can watch that your business has put out there to teach you about the product, to teach you about the compensation plan. How many of those have you watched? Okay, if you're not sure where to start, ask someone in your upline, hey, I want to learn more about the product. Which videos do you suggest I start with? Where should I start with this? Ask your upline about clarifications. Hey, I'm not sure about this side of the product. What does this do? How do I explain this? How do you talk to people about this? Get informed on the product. Get informed on the compensation plan. Don't try to explain to people how they're going to make money if you can't explain it yourself. Okay? So how many hours are you going to commit? What days are you going to do that? If you don't write this down and you don't have this in your phone or in some type of a planner or a calendar or something saying, today I'm going to spend this many hours at this time to do this, tomorrow never comes and it'll never happen. I'll tell you that right now, okay? Write it down, put it somewhere. If you have some type of a scheduling system, use it. What days, what hours, when are you going to do this? And now you know what to do is you're going to learn about your product. And even though I've been trying to sell the product for 2 years, okay? Do you understand the product? Is there something else you can learn about the product? Or products? Usually there's multiple products, and so there's a lot to learn. And this can seem a little bit overwhelming, and this is where a lot of network marketers say, oh, don't worry about it. You just invite them to the party, your upline will come down and sell. Well, you invited people that trust you to your home, and then they're supposed to trust some person they never met to sell, okay? And so you lose some of that trust when someone else tries to sell. When you get to your party, you're going to sell it, not your upline. You're going to talk about the product because you're competent and confident in it, because you've done your homework, you've invested into it. You know it well enough that you can talk about it because your friends and family trust you, not your upline. Now, there are certain people that will come because they're excited, it's a party, and they will sign up because they're excited, because it sounds exciting, because your upline made it sound exciting, and they come to the party because they're excited, they sign up because they're excited, and then what happens? The excitement dies, and what do? They die with it. Okay? So yes, you can sign people up by getting them excited, by having your downline make it exciting, and they're excited, and they're basing all their decisions off of his excitement and the emotion goes away, and so does their motivation. So, and we'll be talking more about that later. So how many hours, what days, and what time on those days are you going to do it, right? This is part of learning the certain way.
I have a question. Would
Yes.
you count personal development in that as well, or just working the business?
Nope, this is working the business. This is how many hours you're going to work your network marketing business. Personal development, you should also have an hour every day in personal development. But when we're spending 60 hours a week working for money, we don't have time to put an hour into personal development, and our life gets out of balance. And if you've ever driven a car when your tire's out of balance, it's not fun. I had an old CJ5 Jeep that had 37-inch tires on it, and it was strictly for off-road purposes, but every once in a while I'd have to drive on the road to get from one trail to the next trail, and I couldn't get over about 20, 30 miles an hour because it wanted to do this and flip onto its top. It was so shaky because the wheels were so out of balance. And so balance in your life is really, really important in keeping that balance. So
I have one thing.
yes.
So you said, at the party, you're going to be the seller, right? You're going to be the person that's presenting or whatever, because you're going to do the homework. You're going to be ready. But the person, it's good for the upline to come and support,
Yes.
right?
Yes, you want your upline there to support, to ask questions, because again, you're not going to be knowledgeable in all things. You're going to have enough knowledge that you can explain what the product is, and you may have you and your upline talk.
Okay.
But you have to be there to talk. Don't have people come to your party and then have a total stranger present everything. Because they came there to hear you, and because you says, hey, I've got this great product I want to tell you about. And then some total stranger tells them about the product.